We're honored to welcome Shri S.K. Gupta as a speaker at the 5th edition of InnoMetro, a former officer of the Indian Railway Service of Engineers, IRSE. Shri Gupta brings over 27 years of experience in the rail infrastructure sector. He has served in senior roles for more than 17 years at Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, where he was among the early team members who contributed to the development of Delhi's metro system. Shri Gupta has extensive expertise in the planning, design, procurement, and execution of both underground and elevated metro rail projects. He has also been involved in international metro consultancy assignment, and he has gained broad exposure through his professional engagements in India and abroad. We're proud to welcome you on stage, sir. Please take over.
Yeah, good afternoon, and thank you, the organizers, for giving me this opportunity to present the challenges and future expansions and business opportunities that our project gives. You know, those who are familiar with Mumbai would know these are images which are, in the media, they are on online. Mumbai is the hub of economic activity. It's the financial capital of the country. But it has a limitation in the transport sector. It has unique topography. It's linear. It's densely populated, and the current railway network carries bulk of the load. But lot of new sector of metro sector is being developed in Mumbai. At the same time, in recent past, there is a quite a substantial addition in the road load. But presently, Mumbai has 12 lakh cars, and that's also is 2022 figure. So actual figure is actually more than this. Multiple metro lines are being developed in the city. As you see in the bottom, 361 kilometer of the network has been planned, out of which 69 kilometer is already in operation, and 142 kilometer is in construction. But other lines are also in planning stage or bidding stage. We as Mumbai Metro Rail Corporation are handling the line 3, which you can see in red over there, and also we are proposing line 11, which is presently in approval processes. Both these lines are practically underground. Line 3 is 37,000 odd crore project. It's now 2 phases are already commissioned. Recent one in May this month. Final portion will also be commissioned within this year. So with that, 33.5 kilometer fully underground line in Mumbai will get commissioned. I will present some of the challenges that we faced in execution of this line. Mumbai used to be 7 islands, as you see on the diagram on the side, and over a period of time the area has been reclaimed. As you see, don't go by the color of it, these are reclamations that were done, and that's how the topography of Mumbai is today. And on this topography, the alignment runs through the islands, which were islands, and also through the area which have been reclaimed. So that's how the alignment is. It has been considered to be a very audacious project. It is, in terms of Dr. Sridharan, it is the most difficult urban project ever done in India, because of the situation in which this project is. There have been multiple metro lines done in the country, but for the topography, for the geology, for the congestion on the road, limited road space, and for all these circumstances together, this project becomes very difficult. So it's practically impossible not to have tunnels passing directly underneath or in proximity of heritage building, high-rise building, old dilapidated building, other infrastructure. I'll show you in photographs how this project has been. And in many areas, we are very close to water body, that is the sea, and we are also below a river, Mithi river. which is backwater as well. And because of these limitations, and to use, to effectively serve the city, to connect important originations, to connect important destinations, this project has a disproportionately high component of new Austrian tunneling method, the conventional tunneling method, to minimize rehabilitation, resettlement, and to limit affecting human activity. 7 out of 26 stations have components of NATM. Caesar crossovers are done by NATM. And for the same reason, multiple TBM drives have been long, passing through stations with components of drive-through, drag-through. The line will give multiple multi-modal interchange. This was one of the point of discussion, that any given line should have multiple interchange point with important, transport hub. So this line will connect to both the terminals of the airport. It will connect to Mumbai Central railway station. It will connect the CST metro or CST railway station, and with multiple other metro lines. So Honorable Prime Minister inaugurated the first phase in October, and Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, they inaugurated the second phase on 10th May. So the challenges that we dealt, as I said, doing work in Mumbai, in the condition of Mumbai, was challenging. So land acquisition, rehabilitation, rocky geology, with areas which were, done with reclamation. They might have been done hundreds of years back, 200 years back, but reclamation was reclamation, that geology posed problem. Then Mumbai has very old and deep civic utility system, and this civic system could not be diverted. There's no space. So it has to be retained. Traffic management, limited and congested workspaces, pose a lot of logistical challenges. Construction safety, working so close to building or below building with hard rock, and the bulk disposal, environmental issues, and also litigation. We face a lot of litigation. When you work in a city, when you influence 3 million population of the city, there would be people who would be affected. There would be, individual having a cause to litigate for. Now, 2,000 odd informal tenements, the slum dwellers, they had to be rehabilitated. 733 odd organized people in organized housing had to be shifted. There was consultation process that was done. The slum dwellers were given housing in multi-storied flats. These are 320 odd square feet flats. And those who are coming from organized housing, we are developing multiple buildings. Some of them 155 meter high, 119 meter high. And they will come back to these buildings, and we are giving them rent in the meantime. We have done extensive amount of, plantation, and for the first time, we have awarded contracts to grow saplings in the nurseries, so that after 5, 6, 7 years, they are brought back and planted back. So grown-up trees are coming back to the city. As far as construction technique is concerned, we have used tunnel boring machines, 17 machines at one go at some time. Some photographs. Multiple casting yards were set up. Some of the examples how the stations are being planned, or they are seated in areas where people need to go or people are originating. So this is Hutatma Chowk, very close to High Court. It's called Heritage Mile. It's very close to CST also. You can see the building around in that area. and one of the platform is below these buildings. That type of support system had to be created so that nothing happens to these buildings. And that is the type of rock we faced. We had to do thousands and thousands of microblast. And that's how it is now. The roads are restored, the station is complete. Another station, Kalba Devi. So, if a nearest example is to be drawn, probably Chavdi Bazaar. That's the type of rock that was there. These are all old photographs. The station, the section would be commissioned for public in July, August this year. We are now in the process of doing fitments. Another station, Grant Road. The intent of these photographs is to show what is the level of complexity, what is the level of difficulty, and how these buildings which are so close, or the infrastructure which is so close to these large excavation, they are still, their safety was maintained. A large cavity by mining was created for a crossover, which is 200 odd running meter with variable cross section in the tunnel, and done below housing, the informal housing. We didn't relocate the housing. The thing is, for the first time, we have used a high vibration attenuation track structure. So we will mitigate 20 to 22 VDB more vibration than a normal track structure. Because in Mumbai, we are always below buildings. And we don't want these guys to feel that there is a train running beneath them. So some of the photographs. Different stations. That's the airport terminal 1 is station of ours. Siddhivinayak station, it's a very prominent place in Mumbai, and that station is part of the commissioned area. Now, future opportunities. Now, line 11 is one project, which is another substantially underground project. A DPR has been prepared. Presently, this DPR is in the process of review and approval. The board has already approved it. This line also goes into the city part of Mumbai. So the southern part is the city part. So this will have 14 stations, and total length would be 17.5. Another proposal is to extend line 3, the line which is getting commissioned, by a small extension, 1.45 kilometer extension, to the Navy Nagar end. That demand has come from Navy. Another miscellaneous business opportunities, some of them already harnessed. The one on the top line are already harnessed, and we would be earning, we are earning 200 crore revenue per year out of the advertisement, out of telecom, out of space rental, and out of land monetization. This is already harnessed. What is still available are the ones which are below. These are in the next months, these opportunities will be harnessed by us. Some of the land pockets would also be put to long lease, 60 to 80 years long lease. These land mass in busy city area are in high demand, actually. So that's how this project is. Thank you very much.